Hey guys, it's Gina with YA Fiction Freaks, and hopefully I can keep up on these videos. I have a lot of books that I've read over the summer that I can review as I'm reading it right now, and so hopefully I can keep up on it. I borrow in my son's computer, and he's been allowing me to do that because he's got a crazy life and he's never home anymore. So um, I haven't replaced my computer yet. I hope to soon. So. Anyway, this is a review I've really been wanting to do, and it is on Only the Good Spy Young, and it's by Allie Carter. I love this book. It's pink. Um, I actually listened to the audios of these books. I started out, that's the fourth one. This is the first book. I'd tell you I love you, but then I'd have to kill you. And that's all like blue based. And then Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy is like green. I love the covers and I love the titles. The next one, Don't Judge a Girl, by her cover. That is really cute, red based. And then my favorite color, pink, Only the Good Spy Young, pink based. And like I said, I started out listening to the first one on audio. I happened to get it at the library. The girl that does the audio she does an awesome job. And so even though I buy these books because they look so awesome on your bookshelf, I'll show you. Like when they sit on your bookshelf, see how pretty, even though even this one is a softback, but you really can't tell because they still did them the same pattern. That plaid kind of pattern. They're so beautiful. I can't wait to get the next one, which comes out I think sometime the first part of next year, 2012, and I'm waiting on that one. They get better and better and better. Like I said, I listen to the audio. I really enjoy them. It's about a girl named Cammie, and I'm not going to give any spoilers because, like I said, this is the fourth book, so I'm not going to give any spoilers other than tell you that these books are about a girls' school. It's a girls' academy for spies, but everybody on the outside thinks that it's just a girls' school, and they don't realize that it's actually for spies. And the cool thing is, if anybody's to come in from the outside, everything changes so that it does look just like a girls' school instead of a spy school, which is really awesome. And her name's Cammie Morgan, and it's all about her and her friends and their adventures and how they're learning to be spies and the trouble they get into, and I absolutely love them. I had recommended that Angie's 12-year-old daughter, Hannah, read these, and she tried the first one and she said she just couldn't get into it. She didn't like it. I don't really know how much of a chance she gave it, so I was kind of disappointed because I thought she would really like them. And like I said, they get better and better and better. The first and second book, it was kind of like a really fun read, and I really enjoyed it, and the audio. And then the third and the fourth, like you're really starting to want to know. There's more of a mystery to it, and the whole time, like throughout these books, like you kind of start finding out that somebody's after Cammie, and it just tells you more and more as you go along. I can't wait to get the next one. I don't know if that's the last one or not, and I think she's released I don't know what my hair is doing. I think she's released the cover and the title, and like the synopsis, what the book's about for book 5. And I can't remember right now. I should have looked that up for you guys before I did the video. But if you go on alliecarter.com, you can get all the information in the 5th book that's coming out. But the 4th book really leaves you hanging. And there's adventure in it. There's it reminds me of and I've said this before with him, it kind of reminds me of a Disney movie, but with action and comedy and the kids. It's just really good. And there's some romantic love story, but it's real clean. And I was really disappointed that Hannah didn't like them. I'm hoping that she might try them again. But I've really just become like these girls, Cammie and her friends, have seemed like they're my friends. So I love them and I will continue to read them. As many as Allie Carter writes, I will read. I am an Allie Carter fan. She's so cute. She's got the cutest personality and it comes out in her books. Um, and while I'm doing this video on her, here's her newer series that came out that I've did reviews on. But just to show you guys again, High Society, and then book 2 is Uncommon Criminals. And she actually said that this probably wouldn't be like a series where she'll say, okay, I'm going to write 3 or 4 books or 5 books. It's probably just going to be kind of like a Nancy Drew like series where she just keeps writing stories about Kat, which I love hearing that because I would read these just like the Gallagher Girls. I would read these as many as she comes out with. I would read them. And again, the covers are awesome and the titles are awesome. That's what's so cool about her books. And like High Society was major, like the major color was red, and then Uncommon Criminals, it's green. So I love them and they look just so awesome on your bookshelf. And let's see, is there anything else I can tell you about these Gallagher Girls? I never really thought, I'm not the kind that likes CSI type shows or detective shows or mysteries. I read a few Nancy Drews when I was younger, but I wasn't the kind, we were talking the other day about like Scooby-Doo and like mystery shows and stuff like that. I really don't like that. I do like suspense, but not really mystery like whodunit, Sherlock Holmes, that kind of stuff. But so I would have never thought that I would have liked these books, but actually I really do. It's just a whole nother spin because they're learning how to become spies and just the things they do and the covert missions that they go out on. Plus they're being girls and they're liking boys and they're trying to figure out boys and so it's really cute, and I don't really want to give a spoiler, but I will say I think it's book 2, the girls find out that there's actually a boys' school that they thought all along was just a boys' school, but it really was the boys' school for the spies. So, and they meet those guys, so that's really cute. And like I said, there is some love story to it, and I hope that in this next book we're going to find out how that goes. But this has really got me into spy books, and Allie Carter was talking about the movie The Italian Job, which I never watched because I thought, it's kind of a spy movie, I won't like it. Since Allie liked it, I rented it and watched it, and I love it. It was so good. I really liked it. So I really, really enjoy these books. I can't say it enough. I think that everybody should try these books. I think they're so good. I'm so glad that I read them. And like I said, can't wait to get my hands on the next one. So you don't know what you're missing if you don't try an Allie Carter book. If you don't really think I will say, if you're struggling between maybe this might seem a little too young for you, if you want to, start with High Society and Uncommon Criminals because it's a little bit on the older teen. It's totally clean. She's an awesome writer. No language or anything like that. But I think the High Society is just a little bit more grown-up teens than the other. These guys are, still trying to figure out boys and that kind of thing. High Society is a little bit more mature teenager. So maybe you want to start with that series, but I definitely, definitely think that everybody should try an Allie Carter book. So that's all I got for this video, guys, and hope you're having a great weekend. Happy reading. Bye.